of the night. And this time, we're going to hit it to a team who we continue to have high expectations for based off their name, their marketing, and who's their manufacturer. And this is probably their best kit that they've released this year in terms of overall design aesthetic. If you whatever. So up next, and this is the Portland Bangers away kit, also known as the St. John's Bridge kit. So you can kind of see that this kit probably does the best job of using their main colors. Because I think a lot of the other ones use a little bit more of their like secondary colors, kind of in like a weird little, almost like 1990s styrofoam cup style. And this looks more like what you expect from a soccer kit. You have that predominant green, which looks really good, with the pink accents. Like that, the collar looks amazing. I love that color combination. Those colors look great together. And if you look a little bit further into this photo, why are you not clicking? It's not clicking. If you look a little bit more into this photo, you can see the outline of the St. John's Bridge there in Portland. This is the only kit that has any sort of resemblance to their city outside of just some fun little design on their kits. And I like that, and I love it, personally.
The rest of the kits that they came out with were very just kind of go-to soccer kits, utilizing some of their colors and stuff like that.
And damn good polos.
Yeah, nice. Well, it's like good, clean, classic kits, and I feel like this is a kind of a nod to that as well.
Yeah.
But I like that they represented their city a little bit with it. But I mean, overall, you have the kind of comic style dots.
Yes.
Going through. Is that not the best way to describe that? 1950s comic style dots, and it's cool. It's nice. I don't know. I just came in with so much expectation, like you talked about. They came in. They came in and they're like, "We're the Portland Bangers. Our mascot is a super creepy sausage,
who I love and adore,
with dreadlocks, and he twerks." And I'm like, I'm here for it.
Right.
This is the American shenanigans that we need to see in this sport. And then their jerseys came out, and they were just nice, clean, classic kits. I'm like, okay.
Where's the chaos?
Yeah, where's the chaos?
Where's the weirdness?
So, I do like this kit a lot.
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe we'll get some crazy stuff next year. Maybe they went simple this year to come in and show like, hey, I know we're weird, but we're still a legitimate team.
Right.
And next year we'll be like, yeah, we're weird and.
Hey, the only thing I ask for is if they want to go that professional look while being weird off the pitch is have a funky, vibrant, off-color like third kit. Like, please. I love the idea of having a third kit with just like whatever colors are in this. So like black and purple or something. I don't know.
Yeah, purple. More purple. Everybody should be purple.
No, but that would contrast to the pink and the green here. So, purple. I'm gonna dive into my scores here. As I said, I really like the overall aesthetic of this. I think that green and the pink combination looks great, and it's the best pairing of that color combination across their collection. So I give it a solid 4. When it comes to authenticity and tradition, yes, they did put on the bridge there, and I gave it a solid 3. I couldn't give it much more to just kind of hinted at a little bit there, and there's really not a lot of tradition, so it kind of bounced out to a solid 3. From the visual details and execution, I probably could have given this a little bit of a 4 due to the, as Fox put it, the comic book nature of kind of some of those like the dots there. It looks very comic booky, and I kind of appreciate that detailing on top of everything else. So but for me, it's a 3. And innovation and impact, I like what they did with the comic books little dots. So I give it a solid 3. That's something that's a little bit different not something that I normally see. So I give it overall a 3.25. Pretty straightforward, clean kit there, and easily the best of the bunch for me.
Yeah, I'm kind of right there with you. I give it a little bit more love. Design and aesthetics, I give it 4. I like looking at this shirt. It's a cool looking shirt. I like it. Authenticity and tradition. I was the same way. Like I was thinking of 4 a little bit because they are representing the city and like the actual city that they're in. uh, cough, cough. But I just couldn't get myself to a 3 past a 3. Visual details and execution, I give a 4. I really like the detailing of the bridge. That's what kind of pushed me up for the detailing is the bridge. But I like the dots throughout it. I thought that was real cool. I like the sleeves detailing and the color. Still have like the green. It's not just a pink color. They have the green at the top of it as well. So I like that. And then Innovation Impact, I gave it 3. Like you said, I feel like that this is this kit that finally like hit the colors on the head and utilized everything. So overall, it was a 3.5 from me.
Solid 3.5. Honestly,
Yeah,
yeah,
again, it's been a 3.5 day.
it really has. It really has. And so we got another 3.38 overall. But this one is actually at a price of $99. So we did a tip value of a 34.09. Wait for sales. But
Yeah,
this is arguably my best one. But the other ones are great polos if you didn't
yes, like I I went like for the money wise, I don't think I would jump into the Portland bangers yet until they're on Christmas sales type thing.
Yep.
But this one is if you're like a fun, crazy collector, kind of like these guys are, this would be the one to
Yes.
pick up. But if you like clean, classic, fruity kits, the other 2 would probably what you want to pick up. But I would suggest picking up a Portland Bangers kit.
I would agree with that. Yes.
They have a little bit of everything for everybody.
Just a little bit.
Right.
Just a wee bit. So I like this from from Portland. Please keep it up. And we want to see a little bit more from you in the St. John's Bridge kit.